This is the AI News Flash for March 20th, 1 p.m. UTC. First up, Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin has unveiled a massive plan to build AI data centers in space, called Project Sunrise. The company has filed with the FCC to launch up to 51,600 satellites into sun-synchronous orbits between 500 and 1,800 kilometers altitude. Blue Origin argues that always-on solar power, zero land costs, and no grid infrastructure make orbital computing fundamentally cheaper than terrestrial alternatives. This puts Blue Origin in direct competition with SpaceX, which has already filed for a constellation of up to 1 million orbital data center satellites. Next, Walmart has secured 2 U.S. patents for machine learning-powered pricing systems. The first patent covers automated markdown pricing for e-commerce. The second uses ML to forecast demand and recommend prices across product categories including food, clothing, and housewares. The retailer is also rolling out electronic shelf labels across all 4,600 U.S. stores, enabling real-time algorithmic price updates in physical locations. Walmart insists these patents are unrelated to dynamic pricing. However, Democratic senators have introduced legislation to ban electronic shelf labels in large grocery stores, turning AI-powered retail pricing into a political flashpoint. Third, the global semiconductor industry is on track to surpass $1 trillion in revenue in 2026, ahead of earlier forecasts. According to DigiTimes, the milestone is being driven by explosive demand for AI chips and high-bandwidth memory. Remarkably, AI semiconductors account for just 0.2% of chip shipments, but generate roughly 50% of the industry's revenue, reflecting extreme value concentration. However, SMIC executives have warned that rushed AI data center buildouts could lead to overcapacity, with 10 years' worth of infrastructure being constructed in just 1 to 2 years. Finally, Blue Origin's entry into space-based data centers highlights the growing constraints facing terrestrial AI infrastructure. Power shortages, cooling costs, community opposition, and geopolitical risks are all limiting the expansion of ground-based data centers. The company argues that space eliminates these bottlenecks, with continuous solar energy and no dependence on local power grids. Still, challenges remain, including data transmission latency from orbit and the maintenance of tens of thousands of satellites. The viability of this approach will be closely watched. That's all for this AI News Flash.